Morning everyone, how are you guys? My table is such an honor to be back here at Cal State Fullerton today. I used to walk in these very halls, but that was the Adam there on the left that was walking around here. So it's nice to be back here in my new body, in my new life. Just truly an honor to stand here before all of you leaders in our community who hope here to stand in front of you as a testament to all of your hard work, your dedication, your effortless hours of just helping me keep my weight off, continuing to be an inspiration to my community, and also just to stand here before you a saved man, a humble person, and just completely grateful for all the hard work that you do here in this room, because without it I wouldn't have gotten to this point today in my life. So I thank you and I want to applaud you. Very special thank you to Michelle Martinez, the City of Santa Ana, and also Mayor Pulido, who I've recently also just donated to a cause that I've been involved with, which was the American Liver Foundation. And with their donation and the help from my Santa Ana community, we were able to run the Boston Marathon just in April. So thank you to Santa Ana and to Michelle. Thank you so much. So I've been speaking for a while now, since the end of the show, and I'm getting a little better every time I have the chance to stand here before you. The main problem that I have is I get very emotional when I talk. Something that's very near and dear to my heart. Michelle and I have a very common story. Both of our lives were changed through tragedy, through adversity. I, like Michelle, lost my mother at a very young age. She was 51 and passed of complications due to obesity and diabetes, which led to her sudden cardiac arrest. And that was my inspiration. That's what, if I unfortunately had to hit rock bottom to realize, the national epidemic, which is obesity, is taking lives. And, unfortunately, I had to take my mother's life for me to realize this. I was 26 years old at the time, and I just couldn't fathom, I couldn't believe that I was at the halfway point in my life. My mother passing at 51. She was a leader like yourselves in our community. A medical administrator at UCI Medical Center, and we just have had such a tough time adapting to life without her, but it has also given me a new purpose in life. It has motivated me to lose 182 pounds of emotional and just physical burden that I carried with myself for my entire life. I was born at 10.5 pounds and never really looked back, and I got all the way up to 402 pounds, and it's just, not a laughing matter, but now looking back at, the lack of confidence that I had, the lack of motivation to live a healthy lifestyle. There were resources in my community, but my eyes were open to that world, and now they are, and it's brought me here before you today. I'm learning, I'm a student of all the hard work that you've done here in this room, but I hope to tie an experience to that, to share a story, to show that your hard work is paying off. It's literally changing folks' lives, it's saving people's lives, and I'm one of those people here in front of you today. I wouldn't have had the success I've had if it wasn't for my community. People like Michelle who are dedicated to really making a change in our community. Something that I wish my mother Nancy, who was one of those people as well. She was so focused on her family, her community, her job. She failed to pay attention to her health. With that being said, it's what inspired my family to make the push for me to join The Biggest Loser. I needed help. I had success before in weight loss, but never was able to keep it off because I didn't embrace the resources that I had, not only in my community, but within my own household, my family, my friends, and my faith. It was a lot of prayer, a lot of tears, a lot of, really having to face my demons. But, I turned to food. I turned to food as my comfort. It was always there for me. And it wasn't until I learned how to, embrace those problems, to break down those walls, I was finally able to attack my obesity on a spiritual level, with my faith, with my family and friends, and my community. And, until I finally realized that you have to attack it from all those levels, I was able to finally keep the weight off for once in my life. So it's just, I stand here before you a completely changed person on so many levels, not just physically. That part's the given, folks that have the opportunity to go on The Biggest Loser. We should lose weight. We live in a gym, there's healthy food there. And when I was there, I really was focused on being a student there. I knew that my time there was going to be short. It's a game show, folks get sent home. I was sent home after 6 weeks of competition, so I knew that that was a possibility going there. So I really had my notebook out the whole entire time I was there and just learned in the kitchen. Got some time to speak with some great psychologists. And, it changed my life from the inside out, opposed to always focusing on the outside first. I have a great story. Another childhood, lifelong friend of mine, Santa Ana resident as well, Matt Weiner, I'm sure maybe most of you know him. He was the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback at USC, and it was him who got me on to The Biggest Loser. It was his idea. I grew up playing football with Matt, blocking for Matt. And I got a phone call from him one day, and he asked, what do you think about becoming The Biggest Loser? He was really shy about it. He didn't want to offend me. And obviously, I knew I needed it. It was a favorite show of my mother and I's. And he got me my first interview with the folks there, and the rest is history. Just a life-changing experience, such an honor. I had the great opportunity just a couple nights ago to attend the live finale for the season of The Biggest Loser. And to see the transformation that those folks have had is just truly an honor. So, with that being said, I just want to thank all of you for making this moment in my life a possibility. And I'm here to reassure you that all of your hard work, even though it does seem like a very high mountain to climb, this national epidemic that we're facing in BC, your work has not gone unrecognized. I literally, physically have experienced every last ounce of dedication you've put into changing Orange County, making us a healthier community, and it's an honor to be alongside you for the battle. And for any of you that would like to reach out to me and get in touch, it would be an honor for me to help out with any of your organizations. And it's just a humbling experience for me personally. Look at that guy on the left there, and I never want to go back to that. And I don't want to have other people ever experience the dark and world that I lived in, and also for our family not have to experience losing a loved one. I don't want someone to have to hit rock bottom to realize that our health is of the utmost importance. So I applaud all of you. Thank you to Cal State Fullerton for having me back here on campus, to Michelle for having me here today. And just God bless all of you.